exactly is. Today, you're learning a lot through your teachers, through your experiences, and through your wisdom, through your academics, through your personal experience, through outside atmosphere. You have lots of ways you can learn things, but whatever you are learning, try to use it for the benefit of the society. That's what our main core value is. Whatever you are learned in this institute, we try to make you understand using this knowledge, using these academics which you are gained here, trying to help the society. That's the main motto of Amrita. So Amrita, I know all of you heard about our university, but I will tell you, while choosing a university, you should first of all look at their rankings and accreditations. Amrita is fifth best university according to NIRF 2022 rankings, and we are accredited as A++ and recognized as Institute of Eminence by Government of India. So these are some of our rankings and accreditations to give you a small introduction under the guidance of one of the world-renowned humanitarian, Sri Mata Amritanandamayi Devi. We are striving and expanding our wings. Currently, we are having 8 campuses spread across 5 states. Currently, we are having campuses in Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu, and Kerala, Karnataka, and also the recent campus which was launched, East Asia's biggest hospital, which is in Faridabad, which is launched or inaugurated by Sri Narendra Modi ji, our Honorable Prime Minister. Okay, we not only offer engineering because all of you are here came for engineering, but if you want to refer Amrita as an institute, you can tell them I am studying in a holistic environment, because in our campus we not only have engineering students, we have art, media, journalism, humanities, management, allied healthcare, medicine, and sciences. So when you come to our campuses, you will be having more holistic development, because you will get to interact with the people from all these domains. Lots of ideas can pour in, lots of knowledge sharing can happen through all these students. Okay, almost currently we are having 20,000 plus students in various UG and PG programs, and for 1,500 plus faculty members are there. So this is some of our academic programs oriented, and all. These are our campus spread, as I already explained. They are campus in Faridabad, Amravati, Chennai, Coimbatore, and Bangalore, Amrita. Okay, our main advantage as a university today, how what we try to give you is more experiential learning. It is very essential in today's atmosphere. Why? Because today, whatever you are learning, you need to have a practical experience. So we give this hands-on, we give this in abundant to our students. Why? Because we send you to a rural region to understand the rural region problems. Try to come up with a solution by yourself. We will just provide you resources, we will just provide you the platform. You can go there, you can understand the problem, you can come up with a solution and solve those problems. Likewise, currently there are 150 plus projects that are happening all over the country, and 21 states are benefiting to this program. All our students does this as their main project also. They got a lot of uploads also. So this is some of our learning methodology which we try to calculate. Not only that, we are collaborated with lots of international universities. Today, every student might be having the dream of studying abroad. Okay, we will be giving the chance to you in third year ending based on some eligibility criteria, made most predominantly to be a CGP or availability in the university. So we are collaborated with almost 160 plus foreign universities where you can pursue your final year or you can pursue your masters. We will help you with that. We will give you a scholarship fee oriented, and you will be getting sometimes 2 degrees also within the same span of time. Okay, that is possible. Internships, student exchange programs, MS or PhD programs in foreign universities through our collaborations is within the reach for our UG students. Okay, the basic criteria you might be asking, you have applied today for Amrita, you might be asking what I should do. The basic eligibility you need to have in physics, chemistry, and mathematics is 50% individually. On an aggregate level, you should have about 60%. If you are not having this, even after applying or even after qualifying, you will be you won't be qualified. Okay, and scholarship is there. So the basic examinations as of now We are keeping Pearson undergraduate exam and SAT on hold. The main examinations that are accepted are AEEE and JEE mains. Without anyway, for basic admissions related, I can answer your questions and I can arrange only one webinar for addressing your admission related queries. But today's topic is main the future of science and technology. That means changing landscape in the engineering sector and all. Okay, let's get back to the problem today. Today, you see, every person in technology background is solving the problem. How they are doing it? See, still we have Uber and Ola solving our travel problems, Zomato and Swiggy solving our food ordering problems. The e-commerce platforms like Amazon and Flipkart are there by solving our shopping problems. But still, there are lots of problems which can be automated through technology. For example, waste sorting, package sorting, quality control, airport safety, crowd safety, retail store. These kind of problems still persist. Healthcare solutions, workplace safety, parking solutions, campus management, where you can you can do lots of wonders with the knowledge, with the technology oriented background that is engineering, which you're getting into. Today, there are terms like cryptocurrency, blockchain, artificial intelligence, machine learning. There are a lot of technologies that are disrupting. For example, there was a time where Nokia used to be the most used handset. But just look now, we don't even use a Nokia phone. Everybody is having a different company name. So adapting technology as an engineer, you should be more adaptive. Okay, I'll just share you the brief introduction. First thing I want to tell you, first each career by career, what are the booming things, what are the changing landscape in AI. The first thing I want to talk about is artificial intelligence. Just listen to this music once. This is a music made by AI, a computer. So you see, this is a music by Beethoven. I don't know how many of you know about him. He's a legendary musician. Where a artificial intelligence machine played this live and completed his unfinished symphony. Uh, it's like completing a music tune. Once a music creator did it, but stopped it in the middle and he died. But a computer completed it. Okay, it predicted the notes, predicted the ups and downs, everything, and it was played live in 2021. Okay, this was 2 years prior, but how much advancements would have happened after that? Okay, today you see AI is lending a hand to farmers. For example, artificial intelligence is lending a hand. How it is doing it? You know, the main problem a country like agricultural country like India faces a lot of farmer suicides. They don't know how much yield a crop can give and they invest a lot on that crop. Automatically they will be in loss. They can't repay the loan, they can't repay the investments they have, and automatically there are lots of suicides happen. But today AI is a game changer. How it is helping hand for farmers is it can predict a crop yield accurately. How it does, how much investment should happen, how much yield you will get, everything is predicting it. This is just one example. Today AI is working in markets predicting how it's going to grow, how it's going to decrease. AI is working in learning apps, like example like Byju's or other apps, where it can give you more personalized learning experience. AI, to give a basic definition of AI for all of you artificial intelligence, this is one of the most in-demand course or in-demand career within the upcoming years. And you should notice this. Why? Because today you are 11th standard or a 12th standard kid, you will be entering into higher academics maybe in the coming 1 or 2 months. But you will be doing a job only after 4 or 5 years. So in 4 or 5 years, lots of changes can happen. So you should choose a course where after 4 or 5 years also more opportunities that are there. So that kind of course is artificial intelligence. Okay, these are some of the opportunities. And you see, people think AI is effect is only there in one segment. Only engineers use AI or people in technology industries. It's not. Applications of AI is there in automotive assembly. I mean, the manufacturing companies are trying to implement this automation using AI, and business, legal, and professional services. Look at the investments that are increasing from COVID pandemic time in AI, financial services, healthcare, pharma, high-tech telecom. I'll just give you a basic definition to understand AI. But suppose all of you use a smartphone. You know, if I ask you what is the OS of your smartphone, you will be saying Android version 11 or KitKat, something you will be saying. Likewise, if I ask you what is the operating system of the computer you are using, you will be saying Mac, you will be saying Windows, you will be saying Linux like that. Likewise, if any machine that we are developing for it to work, okay, we require an operating system that is AI. Whatever new advancement, new machines that we are developing, we require artificial intelligence. Okay, even the job industry, the whole game is going to change. You know, the the time I visited bank is maybe 1 or 2 years prior. I am not even visiting the bank. Even my passwords, everything. If I lost my password, also I can change it online. So what might be the use of the bank? It might just be a community platform. You know, healthcare practitioners are now advising people through apps. Manufacturing industries are automating. They are saying no need for more people here. We can automate this work. So future of jobs is going to change. So AI is one such technology where we need to learn. People usually say, I will lose job. A lot of technology is coming. Of course, if you know knowledge or if you are having knowledge in the technology, why you will lose job? Okay, that is what you need to understand. So the other career which we need to understand is drone technology. People might be thinking drones means they are only used for a short film shooting or a movie shooting or in a marriage function. But drones have today huge opportunities. You know, recently drones for flying drones, there are captains coming up. License are being given to people who can drive drones professionally. I don't know how many people know that. Government of India started it. If you want to drive a drone, you need to have an official license from Government of India. I mean, the drone which I'm talking about is not about shooting. There are drones which can spray pesticides in farms. There are drones which can deliver medicine, which can deliver food to people. Even one of our students developed a drone during Kerala floods. It used to deliver food and medicine to the people who got stuck during the flood in Kerala. Okay. Likewise, drones have applications in e-commerce, applications in agriculture. Okay, application in defense. I know all of you saw those movies where drones used to usually spy. Okay, so DRDO is investing. Lots of people today are investing in drone technology. It might change the whole ball game also in the coming days. Okay, so drone technology is one such thing which you need to understand. Will have more applications in the coming days. And will technology rule us? Yes. You know, I can't think of a day without using my phone. I can't think of an hour without my phone. So of course there will be, our life should be integrated with technology, and we can't become ourselves weaker. We should balance between these things both. Okay, that is what you need to do. And the next such career is cyber crimes. You know, just last year, okay, last year cyber crimes, 3.17 lakh cyber crimes were informed or registered in India.
Yes, now it's audible.
Yes. I was sorry for that. So I was muted unexpectedly. I'm sorry for that. Please understand. So cyber crimes is one of the domain where lots of scope for improvements, lot of scope for new technology, new advancements are there. For example, I will tell you. So there were lots of websites like SBI or a bank chains or IRCTC. You know, one of the most visited website in our country is IRCTC. I don't know how many of you knew that or
Your
not. So
screen is not
these
visible.
websites, we usually tend to save all our sensitive information. We don't know who is moderating it, who is making our information safe and sound. So we need to understand. Okay. So every time when we are, let me just share my screen. Yeah, sorry for that disruption and also there was a small network issue. So this is one such career which you need to understand where cyber crimes and in cyber security there are lots of crimes that are happening around us, and there are lots of people who should come into this technology, solve these problems. See, innovation, we usually think somebody smart who does it. It's not somebody smart, it's somebody who understands the problem, somebody who knows how to give the solution. It's not about having good marks, having technology. As an engineer, what skill we should have is problem solving. First, understand whatever problem you are facing. First, understand, can I give a solution to this? It might be a trivial solution. Okay, first, problem solving skill is the most essential skill which you should have. All the innovation we see today, all the innovations, all the advancements, they are solving problems using technology. So the domains which I talked about, AI, lots of applications are there. As an engineer, if you are taking computer science, artificial intelligence, what you can do using computer science AI degree. Okay, so there are lots of opportunities. That's why I'm saying computer science AI might be a domain which you need to look out for the next 10 years. The next technology is drone technology. The applications are huge. What all problems you can solve using drone technology? As a student, if you are aiming to learn about drone technology, aerospace engineering, aeronautical engineering is the most important thing which you can take. Okay, that is also booming. I know all of you know about the current advancements in space technology. And the next domain is cyber crimes. And that's why you can pursue cyber security, B.Tech cyber security conditions. This is one such domain which you need to understand. And next domain which you need to understand is, healthcare industry. People think healthcare industry is only related to mostly mostly for people in MBBS segment or something. The whole hospital beds, I mean, technical instruments that are developed by engineers. I don't know how many people know this. The so-called smart watches which you are having, which is measuring your pulse, which is measuring your heart rate, is developed by an engineer, not an MBBS graduate. Okay, as an engineer, you need to have that kind of orientation also. Healthcare is a huge sector, huge requirement is there. It's not only about treating patients with an MBBS degree. They require lots of gadgets. You saw what happened, for example, in previous year, ventilators. Who can develop a ventilator, or what we can say, I mean, less expensive ventilator? An engineer can do that. Okay, for that, what kind of degree you need to have? It's not important. So what you can do with the engineering studies you did, you can work in healthcare segment also. Look at the requirement that is there in healthcare sector. Lots of people need to understand healthcare sectors or sector advancements are also, for example, robotic surgeries that are happening. Amrita is one of the leading institute where we have a record of doing lots of robotic surgeries. Okay, so robotic surgeries are happening. Who developed this robot for a doctor to be used in a particular surgery? An engineer can do that. Okay, so robotic assisted surgery, surgical navigation, imaging in surgical devices, all these X-rays, EMRs, all these technology oriented instruments that are used in medical care as are developed by an engineering graduate. This is one segment. But just look at how a COVID testing is automated, how robotics are taking care of patients. Okay, patients in hospitals. Okay, during COVID time we saw this, and even not only that, we are trying to come up with digital medicine, an app that can diagnose, even treat us. To develop a vaccine, how hard it is. First, there is clinical trials, human trials. There is a process we need to follow to get permissions, to get it to the market. It will take lots of effort, human effort, time, everything is there. So for to reduce that, we are trying to come up with this digital medicine, virtual patients and all. So all this can be possible through your hands as a future engineer. If you are aiming for, do not confine yourself to one domain. Think world is your place to play. So think about what all you can achieve through the knowledge you have. You can't stop yourself. I saw a lot of students not flexible enough, not adaptable enough. As an engineer, a lot of people come to me and say, "Sir, I want only computer science, AI, artificial intelligence." Okay, that is not the way. So even if you are interested in that group, pursue it. There are other branches. For example, here in Amrita, our students can pursue civil engineering and artificial intelligence also. We have a minor program. A lot of students doesn't know that, because having a minor in AI, a lot of students might want to learn about it. As a mechanical engineer, I want to know about aerospace also. I can do a minor in it. So that is possible in our university. So you need to have an idea about what are the things that are happening, understand about it. So for example, this kind of advancement like microneedles for painless injection and tests, sun powered chemistry. People laugh. I know I laughed at some people when they told me they are pursuing chemical engineering. Okay, but I can't. There is no industry today will be running properly without a chemical engineer. You know why? The battery which we use in all our devices, laptops, the screens, or the mobiles, everywhere the batteries, the electric vehicles is developed by a chemical engineer, right? Or for example, I will still do it a way more ahead. I will give one more example to make you understand. The chip which is there, you all know about the processor, right? If somebody is purchasing a mobile, we talk about the Snapdragon processor and all. The raw material which is used in chip is prepared by a chemical engineer, so that is a huge thing. Without them, we wouldn't have saw this much technological advancements that we are using today. Okay, every domain is having its own importance. Do not underestimate the importance of the domain which you are taking. Not only computer science and AI, every engineering branch which is available today can make you success, can give you a platform to come up with good wonders, good advancements. Do not ignore or do not degrade any branch. If anybody says it, please don't accept, because they don't know anything about engineering. If somebody comes out and say civil engineering is waste, means they don't know anything about engineering. Engineers can do anything. It's not about the branch, it's about you. What you can do with the skills you have is very much important, which you need to understand. For example, spatial computing. Okay, it's like AR and VR. Before, I need to go to a facility, just try on the specs that are available and all. Now I can just sit in front of my computer, and I can just check which kind of specs looks good for me, or I can just check for my living room what kind of furniture looks good. All these things are possible now. Okay, so no need to go to the shop. And also this AR and augmented reality and virtual reality is going to be huge in the coming days, because people try to first check here using a computer, then only they want to go and have a physical touch. So it can have more opportunities also. Okay, so AI, artificial intelligence and intelligence is one thing. Second thing is drone technology. Third thing is cyber security. And fourth thing which I talked about is healthcare segment and AR and VR. So these are the things. Electric aviation. So this is also one of the most important thing which might come up in the coming days, where we can efficiently use planes that can run on this segment. Why? Because we can reduce fuel costs, because the fuel cost is so huge in aviation segment. So we can reduce it. Current research are happening. So this is also one segment where transportation segment which you can work on as a civil engineer. So this is one thing, low carbon cement. Okay, it's not about one thing. So I'll give you an example about a civil engineer to understand their importance. The most evergreen career, you know, being a developing country or whatever country you have, there is a need for infrastructure. Okay, so there is a need for good highways, there is a need for good IT structures. So there is a continuous need of better infrastructure. Whatever you have, everybody's dream is today to have their own house. Okay, we require engineers in this sector also, civil engineers. I know people will be thinking it's not that much lucrative and all. No, it's way more lucrative than you can expect, because civil experienced civil engineers will earn way more than a traditional IT fresher. Okay, so that's what you need to understand, where the advancements are happening to develop low carbon cement and all. And the next segment which I want to talk about is 5G. I know some of you are already using, I don't know how many of you got a message in your phone saying you are eligible, entitled to use 5G unlimited now in selected areas and all. Today 5G is coming up. So people only think 5G is coming means I can watch all my movies without any disruption and all. I can watch these YouTube videos in high end quality like 1080p. But if you are thinking in that way, what industries are thinking? How industries are adapting 5G technology now? Today, if I want to work remotely from a place, it's a hectic task. Okay, every time I used to struggle, its signal is not coming. There is no better quality of internet and all. Now, if 5G comes, remote operations can become very easy. Okay, you know, connected transport. I don't know how many of you know about this connected transport, vehicle to vehicle communication. Okay, like how this Tesla cars are running is vehicle to vehicle, based on vehicle to vehicle communication only. It can help travel more safer and more efficient, and it can adapt to more lifestyles. Okay, it can change your whole lifestyle if 5G comes. And 5G on site. Okay, 5G on site in the sense it enables more automation. Okay, it enables more autonomous robotics to allows real time. You know, for example, this is a normal telecast or a broadcast which I'm doing, a webinar from here. But from my time to your time, there is a small 5 seconds or 10 seconds delay. With 5G, that might not be there. Okay, it might be a real time thing once 5G comes. Okay, that might be the advancements that's going to happen. Okay, and 5G in communities means where we can have good experiential living, where we can democratize, and public and private collaborations can happen in a lot more ways. Classrooms, learning methodology, lots of opportunities are there in 5G technology. The estimated industry analysts, that what they have estimated is this 5G technology can create 22.8 million jobs. You know who are the front end in getting these jobs? An engineer, an electronics and communication engineer who is learning about a 5G technology will be at the front end, who can create these jobs also. That is what you need to understand. An electronics and communication engineer who will first learn about these technologies, the 5G technologies, can be creating a new company using 5G technology. They can be part of this 3.8 trillion billion industry that is going to be expected in the coming years. That is what you need to understand. And next such technology as an engineer which you need to understand is electric vehicles. I know a lot of you people already know about these electric vehicles. Maybe you are already watching not electric cars as of now in India, but you were watching some electric scooties like that roaming around in your vicinity and all. So main thing you need to understand, this might be our future, because Tesla is also coming to our country. What you need to understand as a student, for example, you heard in news like Tesla is coming to our country. That means there is a whole ecosystem, whole job industry, lots of opportunities will be coming. For example, as a person, you are having knowledge in electronic vehicles as an engineer. First thing they will come and ask, can you come and work on us? Why? Because you can help them in creating this ecosystem, right? Because India doesn't have that much better ecosystem to run electric vehicles because of the roads, or where they can charge, what kind of checkpoints they need to have. Lots of ecosystem needs to be created for electric vehicles like Tesla to be coming into our country. So they require people with cultural aspect like Indian domain knowledge, and also the technical knowledge. If you have knowledge in this segment, automatically you will be getting a job. That's what you should understand. When somebody is saying, for example, we usually think Hyundai is investing in an area, they are putting up a new factory in our state means, people usually think about it creates job force for only labor or people who work in day-to-day wages and all. No, it creates more opportunity for our domain specific people, where they can go and give that knowledge to all other people who are working under them. Okay, that is what you need to understand. So just look at the investments that are going to happen, the market size that is going to have for this electric vehicles. Just look at electric motors, 1.23 billion, 1.86 billion, power electronics, charging station. So this is very huge. Okay, and even though if I am saying applications of engineering and science and technology is only, sometimes you might be thinking maybe based on our experience, or even somebody tells, even your teacher tells also an engineer can only do a technical job. Do not believe them. Engineers today can work in various sectors. They can work in helping healthcare sector by developing a robotic surgery. They can work as a in pharmacy industry by developing AI tools for drug discovery. They can work in education industry by developing tools to grade students or analyze students, or markets, mathematics, journalism. Lots of applications are there for students who are getting into engineering. Okay, for future, what you need to understand is, as an engineer, as a budding engineer or an aspiring engineer, there will be more distinction that happen, because future of work can be hybrid. I don't know, because people today tend to work from home. Lots of people are doesn't want to leave home also. They want to work 15 days there at home, 15 days here. So that can also happen, and hybrid workforce can happen, and more importance will be given to renewable sources. Okay, in the coming days, the prices that are hiking up for the natural resources that we're using like petrol, gas and all. So people might give more importance to renewable energy, or more technological advancements that's going to come in agriculture, healthcare, energy, and environment, and more disruptive technologies. First thing you need to keep in mind is, you are preparing for the jobs that are yet to be created. You are not preparing for the jobs that are there in the market. You will be entering into the job world, or a corporate world, or industry after 4 or 5 years. Okay, so some of other courses are also there. Even if you, some students, I know some people, if they are not getting their desired branch in engineering, completely they will ignore engineering. There's no stopping in your life also, because if you are really interested in technology, not only engineering degree like B.Tech degree, you can pursue technology oriented courses in BCA, biotechnology, allied healthcare programs, BBA plus data analytics. There are courses available for you to learn these technologies, even if you couldn't get your desired branch or design college and leaving engineering altogether. Okay, so before I end this, I just want to tell you, not only education is required for all of you. You should have good mental well-being. You should have good commitment. You should have awareness for yourself. That is very much important. And maintaining balance between all these things can help you a lot. Because if you are passionate enough in whatever you are doing, automatically this will happen. So try to pursue your passion. If it's engineering or any other course or any other goal which you have, if it's your passion, automatically all this mental well-being and personal awareness, everything will fall into your place. So please do this, and don't worry about anything. I will be giving you just 10 to 15 minutes time to just address about your admission related queries, and One good news I want to tell to all of you is from February onwards, because we are starting a unique program for all of you. January 25th is this launching date where we will be available. All our admission counselors will be available one day virtually for you to interact, to learn about each campus. So I will share information to all of you January 25th from morning 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. All our counselors, admission counselors from all the campuses that we have in Amrita will be available online to clear your queries one to one. Okay, utilize that opportunity from that point of time onwards. Every week from February first week Friday, second week Friday, every week our counselors will be available virtually. You can come along with your parents virtually to that platform, interact with us, clear your doubts. If you have any doubts related to admissions, don't hesitate. Please contact the numbers that are mentioned. Email to us btech@amrita.edu and call us to the toll-free number that is mentioned here. Okay. I hope I have given you a gist of it, because I can't take your whole day since you are already exhausted with your school activities and all. I don't want to take much of your time. I will be giving this platform for you to give or address some of your queries maybe in 10 or 15 minutes time, because since this is the first admissions webinar that we are conducting for this year, I just want to understand what kind of queries you are facing so that we can mail you those details as quickly as possible and all. I hope this session helped you, and don't worry if it's fast or if I couldn't explain it in a much efficient way. I will be doing a session explaining about AI for a whole 1 hour in the coming weeks, so that you will have much more understanding. For example, I will be doing a whole session about computer science, artificial engineering branch. What are the opportunities? What all you can do? What coursework you can do? Those kind of sessions also will be possible if you come and attend these sessions regularly. You can learn a lot. You can get lots of insights. Okay, and thank you everyone for joining. With this, I will be hoping to wait for the questions which you are going to post in the chat box. I hope I have helped all of you through this session today. Thank you. So please post your questions here in the chat box. Any questions which you have, please let me know, related to admissions or related to personal or related to anything. Anything, sir? Can you tell what is the future of? Okay, let me just go from top. When will AEEE be conducted? Can you give us approximate date? So tentatively, AEEE will be conducted by April 20th onwards. It will start from April 20th tentatively. So still we haven't published it in the website, but for students' benefit, I'm telling you it's April 20th onwards. It might start, or you can consider it as April last week. Okay, and so there is no cutoff. One student asked, "What is the branch-wise cutoff?" See, one advice I want to give all of you: do not prepare for cutoffs. So prepare well for your exams, understand the concepts well, automatically you will crack this exam. The exam is not that much difficult. The difficulty might be just above your board exams, AEEE exams, and just below the JEE exam. So it's not that difficult. If you prepare well for your board exams, you can do well. Okay, and so what kind of basis admission will go? Okay, our admission process is entirely based on merit. If you are getting good scores in your AEEE or JEE exam, you will be having an opportunity to get your desired branch. Okay, don't worry about it. I will explain these things in detail. Offline exam or online exam, the examination mode is currently center based online exam. You need to go to a center. There you need to write an exam in a computer. It's called CBT exam. Okay, can I have the fee details? Yes, I will tell you the tentative fee details. Tentative fee details as of now, according to the last year, the fee varies from 1 lakh to 4.5 lakh, and it varies based on your scores that you have achieved. Okay, the minimum fee which you can get is get in Amrita is 1 lakh. The maximum fee is 4.5 lakh. Okay, how many marks it will be qualified, repeated question, and field will get the highest package, AI or anything else. Anything is possible, Yashwant. So don't define yourself or ask that which field will get highest salary. So there's no stopping other branch people also. Yes, sir, you had mentioned about the student expert program. How does that work? Yes, we are collaborated with 170 plus foreign universities, where a student coming here to study UG in B.Tech. Okay, so they will be given an option based on the CGPA in their third year to choose a final foreign university and pursue their final year or their masters also. So that we will inform what is the criteria once you join. But we have a dedicated international office here in our campus where they can help you. Sir, what's the syllabus? We'll have CBSE deleted portions. Whatever you are preparing for your board exams, the same syllabus. For example, if you are preparing for JE, the same syllabus will be there. So there is no extra added syllabus. Okay. Are there more phases for AEEE 2023 after April? This time there are no phases. So we will be giving you an option to write the exam twice. Okay. We will be conducting maybe exam for 10 days or 20 days. So in that time, you can write the exam twice. If anything is there, we will inform regarding related to phases. So yes, which topics in Inter are important for B.Tech? So Yashwant is asking which topics in Inter are important for B.Tech. All topics, Yashwant. So whatever you are reading in Inter, you will be reading them in depth in your B.Tech studies also. So there is no important topic like that. So I will tell you one thing. So don't confine yourself in preparing one topic to get more marks. So have a basic understanding about all the concepts which you are preparing for your board exams. Conceptual knowledge matters the most. Don't just buy hard things for the sake of marks. It won't help you in any way. Okay. Yes. Don't worry if your question is unanswered and all. So is data science available in Amrita? Yes, data science is available, but not in B.Tech, but it's available in MSc related courses, Masters of Science. We have integrated course, so you can pursue that. Okay, and thanks, Ashwant, and thank you all. I think you have just given your precious time to me today in participating in this event, and I hope all of you learned something new today about what you can understand more about engineering. Even though if you couldn't understand, we will be doing more in-depth sessions about each engineering branch. Through those sessions, you will learn a lot, you will understand a lot about the branch which you are aiming for or which you are going to get. Okay, and I hope to see you soon on January 25th. Please attend that counseling, 1 day counseling session with along with your parents, so that all of your doubts related to admissions can be cleared. January 25th, morning 9 a.m. to evening 4 p.m. Full day, our counselors will be available. Please attend that session. Thank you and have a good day and all the best for your upcoming exams. Thank you, everyone. Hope to see you soon in all the upcoming sessions which I am conducting. Thank you, everyone.